If you were a female in Salem, 1692, you'd wake up already suspicious, not because you did anything wrong, but because being different was dangerous, and the definition of different changed daily. You cook, you clean, you obey, you don't own property, you can't vote, you rarely receive formal education, and if you were unusually intelligent, people noticed. If you argued, you were proud. If you were quiet, you were hiding something. If you were widowed, you were vulnerable. If you owned land as a woman, you were envied. And envy in Salem was combustible. If you knew how to swim, some believed witches floated. If you sank, you were innocent. If you floated, you were guilty. If you had a birthmark, it could be called a witch's mark. If your butter wouldn't churn, someone might blame you. If a cow died, if a child got sick, if crops failed, someone needed to be blamed. And fear prefers a face. It started with young girls convulsing, screaming about invisible spirits. They named names. Your name could be one whisper away, and whispers traveled faster than facts. The courtroom didn't need proof, it needed testimony. Spectral evidence was accepted, meaning if someone claimed your spirit hurt them, that counted. You are brought forward. You deny everything. They say your denial is arrogance. You hesitate. They say hesitation is guilt. You cry. They say tears are manipulation. The room isn't looking for truth. It's looking for agreement. And fear wants confirmation. You are placed in a dark cell. Cold floor, chains sometimes used, food is minimal. You hear others crying in nearby cells, and you begin to understand. This isn't about witches, it's about control. Neighbors testify against neighbors. Friends accuse friends. Children accuse adults. Authority rarely questioned the accusations, because doubt threatens order, and order was already cracking. Imagine this, your neighbor's pig escapes, it knocks over a fence, and somehow you're the reason. The logic was fragile, but the fear was strong, and fear doesn't require logic. By the end, over 200 people were accused, and no one felt safe. Not the poor, not the wealthy, not the obedient, not the outspoken. If you were female in Salem 1692, you were always one rumor away. The scariest part? You didn't have to be a witch, you just had to be different. If you were a female in Salem 1692, would you have survived being different?